So my name is Amy McCarthy. I'm going to be your teacher today. I'm going to be teaching you how to swaddle a newborn baby. Okay? If you have any questions throughout this demonstration, just let me know. Okay? So we're going to start with just a regular baby blanket. You can notice that it's a square shape. I like to turn it and fold a little triangle right here. And what we're going to do is I'm actually going to lay this down. And when you're in the room with the parents, you'll lay this on the crib or on the bed, wherever mom and dad are comfortable. And what I'll do is I'll lift the baby up, and I will level the end of that, the base of that triangle with the baby's neck. And that's where we start out. So if you notice, we have basically a diamond shape with an upside down triangle, and again, the base of the triangle is at the neck. Does that make sense? Okay, great. So then what I do is you have these two corners right here. And so what I'll do is I'll take this one corner, I'll take the baby's hand, and a lot of times what I like to do is I like to wrap the inside of this triangle into the baby's hand. And it just keeps them comfortable, it keeps them secure. And so I'll take the corner of this triangle and I'll wrap it all around, bringing the arm around, and you want to basically just wrap it underneath the baby, wrap it underneath their bottom. Does that make sense? Okay? And then you're going to take the bottom corner, you're going to want to bring it up, you're going to want to wrap it right over here behind their shoulder, okay? And it just keeps them secure again, because that's the most important part, is we're wanting to keep the baby secure, because that makes them feel like they're in the womb again. When they do that, they start to get really nice and warm, and they feel very comforted by that, okay? And then with this last corner, what we're going to do is we're going to do exactly what we did on this side. And so what I'll do is I'll bring this corner around, I will put the hand in the little pocket right there, and what I'll do is I'll bring this last corner, wrap around the baby like this, and then you have a nice little baby burrito. And then what you can do is you can either lay them in mom's arms, or you can put them in the crib and just lay them down. A lot of times if they've been really fussy, especially after a diaper change or after a feeding, just to wrap them up really nice and snug, put them in there, they go right back to sleep. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Any questions? Okay.
What's the reason that you put their arm in the...
So it's really just to secure them. You know, sometimes what people like to do is that they can actually leave one arm out of a pocket and put it next to their face, and they can soothe themselves, just because sometimes they like to suck on their fingers. But then other times, depending on how they like their hands, I'll just put them very securely in there, and it makes them nice and snug, again, like how they were in the womb.
Okay.
Okay? So I'd like for y'all to demonstrate that back to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unwrap this baby mannequin, and then I'll have one of you demonstrate for me, okay? So who'd like to go first?
I was gonna say something.
Okay. So I take the blanket like this?
Yes.
And just lay it down on the bed?
Yep.
Now, does it have to be an isosceles triangle?
That is the most preferred method, yes.
Sorry, baby. Okay. We'll wrap the arm in there.
Yep. And place it in the pocket. Perfect.
And tuck it under the bottom.
Yes.
And then tuck it under the shoulder.
Exactly. And then again, with that hand, you can either tuck it into the pocket or you can leave it out if you'd like.
Okay. So just kind of wrap it around there.
Absolutely. Yep. And so that just gives the baby their hand if they do want to suck and self-soothe. They have the option to do that. That's awesome. Fantastic. That's
Now it's
a
your
great
turn.
example.
Wonderful.
Now it's your turn, Kelly.
Don't lift the baby, but...
Okay.
Alright, lining up the
Perfect.
shoulder neck.
Great job tucking the hand in.
Thank you.
that looks great. And just so you know too, a lot of parents will bring in blankets of different sizes. That can affect how you fold this, but really what I always encourage parents to do is, again, you start with that diamond shape and you're just gonna fold and fold and fold to make the blanket smaller, and that gives you more room. Especially with a lot of those, there's a lot of bigger, longer swaddle blankets available on the market now, and a lot of parents come in with those, and so those are definitely an option. We want them to be able to get comfortable with their own products when they bring them to the hospital, so just engaging them and teaching them how to use them is fantastic. So any questions about that? Okay,
Thank you.
great. Thank you so much.